Welcome to the Poor Perspective.
Joey Jones is typing. Hell yeah, thank you, boss.
I hate Kendall so much.
What did I do?
So much now. Every single time.
What did I do?
Every single time. Look. If I type in enter, immediately get to Japan now. Every time. If I type in.
Oh, you son of a gun!
Time,
Welcome to the Poor Perspective, ladies.
How long have you been recording?
For
for 25 seconds.
You're gonna have to redact that first part.
Okay, we can do that.
No, you're gonna have to do
It's
it.
driving me insane.
Did y'all see that Georgiana girl? You know who I'm talking about?
No.
The real skinny girl that's She
I have
rapping.
no idea what you're talking about.
Whatever. She did what was it, open mic or some shit like that. And while she was rapping the whole time, she just kept doing this. And I'm like thinking the whole time, I'm like, because I seen the original video, and I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? Like, I don't like her anyway. Her face is just interesting to me, and her it's just her whole vibe is just like, it intrigues me a little.
What's her name?
Georgiana. You know who I'm talking about.
He just. He's got no panties on.
Let me see.
No, I've never seen. Yeah, I knew I was gonna say I've never seen that person in my entire life. No, it's definitely not.
She got an interesting look.
An interesting look.
An interesting look. I want to see her talking. How do you even spell her name?
I don't know, Blake. Are you asking yourself that question? Georgiana? I don't know.
That's her rapping. She's so offbeat, bro.
Okay. No, never seen this person in my entire life.
Oh wait, that's her account. Here we go. Yeah, see, look.
He has a lot of weird people.
See, she just keep doing it. See, she just keep doing it.
Well, now you got to send me that video.
It's so funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Her name-
That's what I said. Who is this person?
Georgiana. I don't know.
Is she out of the UK, Mike?
No. She got like not. She got motion from like going viral from doing the What do you say, Jesus?
Well, is she like from like Baltimore?
I don't know where
or
she's from.
Brooklyn.
I don't know.
That's like.
I have no idea. I don't keep up with her like
Queens?
that.
That's like, I don't know. That's.
I don't think she's from New York. I think she's from the South. That's the vibe I
That
get from
makes
her.
sense too. It's it's one of the two.
Like Louisiana, maybe, but she do not got that New York vibe. She got that like Atlanta, like New Orleans vibe.
How was Suicide Boys?
Suicide Boys. Look, I was even telling Blake. I was like, dude, you might actually like Suicide Boys.
No, I won't. No, I won't.
I think we probably talked about this, but Blake absolutely fucking can't stand Suicide Boys.
Izzy said, "I'm gonna get you a shirt for your birthday." And I
by the way, happy birthday, Blake!
Yeah, I was waiting on it, but
He's getting
Happy
older.
birthday to
Don't do
you.
He's
Happy
very
birthday to
smelly.
you. Okay, I'm done. That's all you get.
you're gonna get us canceled, fool.
I didn't say anything.
But yeah, he said, "I'm gonna get you a shirt."
See?
You'll hear it. He said, "I'm gonna get you a shirt for your birthday," and I said, "Nope, I'm gonna burn it." Fuck that shit.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I did it. It took two people we were with an hour and 20 minutes to get it, and then I think they got two hoodies and 2 shirts, $450.
$450? Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go, bro. I'm so happy I didn't
Yeah,
go.
the ones they got there aren't even good quality.
Like, what the fuck?
And I was
I
like,
could just
you
buy
know-
the same thing on Amazon for $30.
I thought to myself, I really wanted one. I was like, the thing that deterred me wasn't the price. It was waiting for an hour and 20 minutes in that line with like 1,000 fucking people. I don't want y'all that. I don't like y'all that much. Get away from me. Like, having me cram packed with 1,000 people around me.
And you gotta think, it's a bunch of Suicide Boys fans, so they probably smell bad too.
That's so fucked up. No one's done.
I don't believe that.
He didn't go in the mosh pit, so he doesn't know.
Okay, so you're sweaty. You're gonna be someone gonna have a little musk to him in the mosh pit. Okay, But no, I was in a suite.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's in a suite. Like a rich little boy.
Whoa.
He's gonna get
Whoa.
A
buddy.
rich little boy? Well, how is that going to get me canceled?
Boy.
Oh my God.
How dare you?
You fucked up, bro.
And another thing, we're taking the word monkey back too. It doesn't refer to black people anymore.
He's just digging the hole.
I'm being 100% serious.
Digging.
I seen this video.
hole.
I seen this video that kind of it reminds me of you right now. And this is like security worker in like the hood at like a like fast food place or something, and he kicked this girl out. Security guard was white, the girl was black. And he went on. It's like this is the last time I'm gonna let somebody talk to me. He's like, you ain't special just because you're black. You ain't like just going in, bro.
Say
No,
that.
that was that statement
I wouldn't
right
go
there.
that
That
far.
statement right there was like those two women at the Mexican place that asked the Hispanic lady, was that your
What'd she say? She said, "Yeah, my name's Marissa." She was
Marissa.
Marissa, and she goes, she's probably like 48 or something like that. And she goes, "Oh, is that the name you were born with?"
She says that. And
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
yeah.
oh,
Here it is.
What the fuck?
Give me out the face. Give me out the face. Give me out the face. Because I'm black and I'm special. I'm fucking 1, 2.0.
Okay, well, that doesn't remind me of me at all. So thank you for that.
he said.
Self-defense.
All right, whatever. But that motherfucker, he don't say like any like, you know,
Slurs.
He don't say nothing like that. He don't get into it like that. But he just, you know, he be saying some
Have you
shit.
heard of this new thing called black fatigue? Have you heard of that?
No,
I know.
I'm not.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
what I'm talking about. It's not.
I don't.
Let's just change the subject. It's my birthday.
I got all of it. Let's.
I ain't trying to.
indulge.
I mean, it has nothing to do with you, but it's more so. I've seen other black people post videos online, basically saying, "I'm tired of y'all acting fucking crazy in public." Basically,
What,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's more so like a ghetto thing than anything
No,
else.
it's.
But it's but most of the videos that I see are like from the Hodge twins and
Yeah, I
people
know.
like that. Those are the ones who are bringing it forward in the internet right
Look, this is a touchy situation.
I just had a conversation.
So in this instance, it's not really, I guess, it's more or less the image and what it portrays to other people looking. Yeah, you know, it might suit some, some stereotypes when, some people, because no matter your skin color, it really depends on how you're raised and who you're around. When, you act certain ways in public, it gives people, you fit in that box of classification of, African American. But reality is just, don't get me wrong, like it's on both sides. It's just with, the Caucasian persuasion. Usually,
Caucasian
persuasion. Usually, y'all wait until y'all are like at the family pool party or like the friend's house, and that's when y'all get drunk and show out and drive home drunk, all that. Usually, y'all wait until in a sense, I guess behind closed doors, in a sense, where I guess there are more.
I try not to act a fool anywhere.
I know, but when you decide to get reckless though, or when you act a little, I guess. As you do when you're inebriated, usually it's at friend gatherings and houses, at pools, or not so much out in the public eye, because it's the image that you don't want to really perceive or give off. But I guess there's just some people that, for us, sometimes we're under a magnifying glass at times, so it's like. We already have a spotlight on us. Let's put our best foot forward, and then we can act crazy. Let's do it when we're out at the club and at home, though. It's more acceptable than showing your ass out in the Walmart. I'm just saying. Like,
I had a conversation literally just a couple of days ago with my friend. I just specify he's black, and I was like asking him what he's gonna do, whatever. He started talking to me about watching Charleston White videos.
Oh no!
And what he was saying, I get mad at that guy, but he makes sense. And he started talking to me about that, what you're talking about. And just, like, we got into a conversation, like, specifically of, like, he was saying, these are his words, black people need to own guns. They need to own more guns. And my whole thing was, it was not just that, but the difference between black and white people is white people go to the range a lot more than black people will buy a gun and never shoot it. And that's like, I'm not trying to be this, that, or the other, but that's the truth. What they need to do is go to the range. They need to get proficient with that weapon and be able to defend themselves proficiently.
I will say this, and maybe it's just, and like, don't get me wrong, once I guess I get to talking to people, it kind of changes.
Izzy's a great example because he didn't shoot his gun for the longest time.
But every time I've been into a range, everyone knows the demographic of a range.
Yeah.
Usually 9 times out of 10.
White old men.
Yep.
The interaction and the energy towards engagements with, let's say, in particularly me, usually are a little odd at first until we have a little engagement, we get to talking, but usually there's some stares, some side glances, and sometimes I can say, it can be a little uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, fuck these motherfuckers. You got one, I got one too, maybe out of range, but we're on equal grounds, okay? So I'm not scared. Okay, I'm still gonna go about my day. But it's just like, I could see where sometimes you might be a little against going to a range and having to deal with some side stares and some glances and have to first address it to I guess let people know, hey, we're cool. We're cool. Like, we're okay, whoa, calm down.
He told me this story like a year ago. They went to an outdoor range like an hour and a half away, just in the nowhere, and it was him, his stepdad, it was him, two other people. Huh?
I said, I think I know what range you're talking about.
Yeah, and he said that they didn't get treated like, kicked out or whatever, but it was obvious that they didn't want them there.
Yeah. It's like,
you get side glares, weird
sometimes
looks.
It's like, hey, guess what? We had a range, but I'm going to have to target practice. Calm down. Chill. Okay? Chill. Okay?
And I can understand that, but...
Did I ever tell you guys the story of that little old lady that me and Kevin went and qualified on the range like last month? And did I ever tell you guys about that little old lady that had the pink 9mm?
Oh, that sounds so sweet.
It was
scary.
She was at least 85 years old. And she was in there by herself. She was in there by herself. She had this pink little 9mm. And I'm not sure if she just wasn't used to shooting or she was used to shooting a different type of gun. But immediately, first time, she went, she racked it back. There was already one in the chamber. Mm-hmm. And she racked it back and didn't realize. And so she shot and it jammed and she couldn't figure out why it was jamming. So eventually I was like, Kevin, go over there and help her.
Wait, hold on, pause. Was she supposed to be your instructor?
No. This is a random lady.
Okay.
This is a random lady.
Okay.
This is a random lady. And so Kevin walked up and he started helping her. And he goes, you only have to rack it one time because after you shoot, it'll re-rack by itself. And he told her that, and so he pulled everything out, got the jam out, put it back together for her, and he made the mistake of racking it for her. He should not have done that because immediately she went like this and did the exact same thing. I was like, oh goodness gracious! And so he went back over there and at this point we were done. We were about to leave. And he fixed it for her again and tried to explain it to her one more time. And we noticed as we were leaving, she literally shot. She didn't do it the first time because he's like, I'm going to do it for you this time. Don't do it the first time. And as we were leaving, she shot and she got one good shot off. And then her hand came back up and we tried to rack. As we were leaving, I was like, yeah, there's no...
She's thinking this is like a new age, like revolver or something.
I don't know. I don't know if she had just never shot before or if she was literally just used to shooting like a bolt action or something. That's the only reason that I could think that she would keep doing that. That she's just used to shooting rifles or something.
Hold on. Why does a sweet old lady like you need this gun?
That's not my business.
I'm so curious.
It's not my business.
One time when we went to the shooting range.
Someone tried to rob you for your apple pies?
It was like one of the first times my stepmom had shot a gun and she wanted a revolver. That's what she wanted was a revolver. And I don't know if y'all know this, but revolvers, it's very like front heavy. Mm-hmm. So when you shoot it, you got to keep it.
Yep.
She didn't realize that.
Yep.
Whatever. We told her
so scary.
She shot it. It came swinging back. She didn't almost shoot herself again, but she didn't expect it to be that hard. so she freaked out and dropped the gun.
Oh, dude, that's the
I've
one time
never
when you
been
see
so
a bunch of grown badass men. They'll start running away screaming like little girls if someone doesn't know how to hold a gun properly or starts like
I seen it hit the ground pointing right at me, and I was like, "Thank you, God, thank you."
But there's been multiple times where I've seen like videos. It'd be like a lady or something, and it'd be like the first time she's ever shot, and she'll be so excited that she shot the gun like 3 or 4 times that she'll literally just be like and turn the gun around with her finger still in the trigger, and to be like, did you see? You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that, and you just see everybody go, whoa!
Your finger does not go on the trigger unless you are going to shoot the gun. Not you're thinking about it. You're aiming like you are going to shoot the gun. That's when you put your finger on the trigger, and when you're ready to destroy whatever is in front of it.
Well, and a lot of the
That's the word.
I feel like a lot of the
destroy
problems people have with guns, people should have with people that aren't trained to be around guns. If you don't know how to handle a gun, and you've literally never been taught how to use a gun.
They need to bring it back in school.
gun.
They need to bring it back in school. They used to teach every single kid in public school, or probably private as well, how to use, operate, and be safe with a gun.
I'm 50-50 on that one now.
I'm not.
Now,
I am 50-50 on that.
Because the grade of kids that are out
would have to
and
do it-
teenagers, and because people nowadays is like,
You would have to do it in a way that is like there's restrictions on it heavily to where when you
there's no way.
I don't know.
It should be someone coming.
I automatically think of, right? School teaches student, whatever, 15, senior, whatever, 17, 18-year-old, yada, yada, how to properly do it. He's went through the beginning courses all the way you do on your senior year when you're old enough, right? A little bit more developmentally. Now, let's say that student then is like, okay, I'm going to fucking go batshit crazy, go shoot some people up. Guess what? They can now go back to the school. You taught that kid how to properly use that fucking firearm. What the fuck?
Well, I got something. Hold on. This is my argument. Fucking.
It's like, okay, yeah, he could have still went in there and shot people, but now he knows how to properly use the gun until he had better skill. Like, I can get
So that's a mental health crisis. Hold on. That's a mental health crisis thing. That's a whole different issue that I agree with. But I have a firm belief that a small part of that mental health crisis that gives people the ability to go out and do this is because the only gun information they have is from Call of Duty. And it's not killing a person in real life is not the same thing as Call of Duty. So you take this mental issue and then you put it in their head. I've done this before. I'm comfortable with it. And what I think that would solve is people would really understand the power behind a gun, the harm that you can do, because you're getting it firsthand. You're training, you're using it, and now you have an understanding. That's why I don't.
A lot of times,
I played the original Call of Duties up until now.
I'm not saying the game is not a problem, but go
it
ahead.
helps a lot more when you start young. Like when you teach kids young how to use a gun and how to properly. And you
understand the power behind the gun.
You teach them about how to use it, be around a gun, and use a gun before you let them start killing people on video games. Basically,
I don't think video games are a problem. I know you don't. But I'm just.
This is one quote I do I guess approve of. Not a quote. It's just something I believe in myself. And he might know who said it. You don't have the power. You don't have the wisdom. You don't have the power to take what you can't give, so you can't take a life.
Kim Gates says that.
Yeah, you don't have the.
You don't have the.
Yeah. If you can't give it, you don't have the power to take it away. So I believe now. I feel like teaching them, connecting them. I would say having them learn about guns, but then have it that connection, like Blake said. It has that power. You have control over. You can take someone's life. You can end someone's life. That's an awful thing. You never want to do that. Start it young, so they have that pool.
Life is sacred, bro. And now, don't get me wrong. Somebody come and try to take mine or me, they're dead, bro. If they try to hurt people around, you don't.
Remember, hold up. One time we were driving one time, and he was like, "Don't do anything stupid." And I was like, "Okay." Well, he's like. And he I forgot what it was. He's like, if they take away my rights from my guns, I don't know what I'll do.
That's the truth. That's the truth, bro.
He's like, if they take my rights from
it would be so hard to do that in America. It would be so hard to do that.
There was a certain circumstance that it would have been very easy, but we're not going to talk about that on this podcast.
But going back and speaking on, African Americans, y'all know Julian Brown?
Julian Brown.
We gotta go soon though. It's 2:04.
Oh, I'll make this real quick and easy.
No, you good. Just
I guess like Blake. Quick
bullshit.
Quick and easy.
Quick and easy, ladies.
I'm not quick.
But you are easy.
Depends on how you look, man. For real. Like I'm.
Okay, hold on. Did you see that? Please zoom in on that. He did this look. It depends on how you. Anyway, but no, the guy that claimed to turn plastic and fuel.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, you've seen all his videos.
Yes.
He's doing it multiple times. Well, it was, I believe it started in July, where he posted basically a TikTok video saying that, telling his following fan base to, hey, record this video, like screen record this. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what video you're talking about.
The details. And of course, he started as everyone, saying, "Oh, you're crazy. This is for clout. You're just doing it. Yada yada yada."
Don't tell me he's dead. I'm getting chill bumps. That motherfucker died. Like I'd be so mad.
I know what he's talking about.
So
He just gets mad when I ruin the the punchline.
Go ahead.
I think everyone does. You ever seen a comedian? Idiots. But so he posted it saying, "Hey, basically, screen record this," and then he left in the comments saying, or something else, saying that a helicopter somehow found him, or might be looking for him at a remote, like unknown location. He's like, it's weird, and it was the whole thing of him not posting for weeks, and everyone was like, "Oh
shit,
yeah, what's going on?" And like I said, he started as everyone thinking he was batshit crazy because doing it for just for internet hype. But
yeah, I thought that at first
more and
too.
more people were willing to listen to him, and then he had fans and followers even willing to offer their cars to use for the fuel. They would empty it out, clean it out, and then hook it back up and put his remade recycled plastic fuel into the vehicle. But then
and it worked, right?
It
like
worked.
the fuel worked.
Yeah, apparently, and he
I seen the video.
He had witnesses. He has other people all around him recorded him. So it seems believable. Apparently, the dude went missing, and then it blew up after that because he stopped posting. This is a guy that posted quite a bit, whether he was just in his thinking tank, or he was doing projects, or he was showing you test the fuel or new things that he found that could be potentially turned into fuel. He was always posting. He went missing, and I think he didn't post in like 2 weeks. His mom even talked about it, and then she came forward, not him, but she came forward saying, "Oh, he's not missing, he's perfectly fine." And now he's back and everything, but people are kind of now on the level of,
they cloned him.
did they get him?
They got him.
Or did they? And then it's kind of the same thing, because when this happened, I don't know if y'all know, there's one TikToker that blew up. I need to get his @name, but he has Airbnbs. He had a Ring doorbell camera on his back house because he doesn't stay in the state, but he needs to, of course, keep an eye on it and monitor it. Well, he got the notification that there was a motion, and he saw there was a youngish, blonde-haired man with a backpack on his back of his property, and he has a shed back there. And some listeners might know this video I'm referring to. If not, we'll try to put the link for the video up during the podcast. But the guy goes into his shed, and the guy's watching him. He's at work, he's like, "What the heck?" So he calls the cops. He's like, "Hey, a guy went into my shed, and it's been like an hour. He hasn't came out." Cops came, went through the shed.
Nobody in the shed.
No one's there.
But there's only one way into the shed.
One way in, one way out. 2 little doors, white shed. Your grandma probably had in the back of her house, like that type of shed. Very easy. Dude never came out. So a week later, he gets a notification on his Ring doorbell again. The doors of the shed open up, and there's a man that looks just like the guy, different clothes, but he looks like he aged 30 years.
What the fuck?
Same face, and like he even zooms in and put video on video side by side. Right, side by side.
That gave me goosebumps.
He's like, what the fuck? So, and then of course, everyone, the viewers and people, they're like, "Hey, go to the shed. Show us the shed. Like that's bullshit. Like there's something in there. There's a door." He goes in. There's nothing in that shed. He shows the whole video. Cops coming in, checking it out. No one in there. I going in. No one in there. Week later, dude comes out, but he's aged about 30 years.
Time travel.
Hair. Everyone said that. They said, "Well, if he's a time traveler, Well, this guy, same thing happened to him. He was posting. Then out of nowhere, he came back and said, "Hey, I know y'all been asking more questions about this. Because the video started getting more publicity. Now later on, he was like, he was like, I think I'm just gonna put this chapter in my life behind. He's like, put a lock on the fucking shed and everything. He's like, I'm just done with it. Da, 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 da. Everyone was like, wait a second, that's weird. Did they get you? He was like, why do you stop posting about it for so long and then come back and just say, oh, I'm done with it. It's over with. You know, I'm leaving this, you know, segment back there. I mean, you probably won't see me posting more videos about it. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, huh. And then that's, you know, he goes up missing and then now he's back. And I don't know. But I will say that one video, if you haven't seen it, really for real, honestly, go find it on TikTok.
I'll try and find it and put it in the link in the description.
Like, it's like there's no editing to it.
TikTok's starting to get to you.
It's a straight up freaking. Well, no, it's just I've always watched conspiracy bullshit. But no, it's a continuous loop. There's no skipping, no nothing. You see the guy look around, open the shed door, go in, close the door. Hour later, you see the cops come, 2 police officers, real cops, looking through everything, checking everything out.
So there's no skipping, but so you sat there and watched for that hour before the cops got there?
No, so the way he does it, he does the full video of the guy walking back there. He goes in. The only thing he skips to after that is he goes, well, he tells everyone he has the full video, but to post, I think it's on his like actual YouTube or some shit. If you want the full length video, but he does the video of the guy going in there. He raps through to when the cops come. That one's it's full length. It's literally like he speeds it up to where the cops are like it's fast forward.
So it's not a clip. It's a
full video, but when he calls the cops, he speeds it up. But there's no like gap. Like,
you gotta let you go.
Everything's still the same. It's not like a continuous loop. Like you see Lee's moving and everything. Like it's still happening. And then you see the cops enter. Get into once they get to the property, you see them enter into the side of the camera. They look around the whole back of the property, open it up, and like I said, they found nothing. But
they come up with these names. We're gonna call that Shed Gate.
A week later, came out, bro.
I'm ready to go get these.
It was
Shed Gate.
I'm ready. I thought it was bullshit too. I was like, yeah, this ain't no damn time traveler. But then I saw the white haired man come out. I was like, that's a different. That's the same thing. So I was like, you can't lie. I just never.
I'm ready for these beers.
Is that your German accent?
No, it's my Boston accent.
That's Blake's cue for me to end the episode. Thank you for listening to the 92nd episode of The Poor Perspective with your host, Kendall Justice, Blake Reed, and Isaiah Martin. We'll see you guys next week. Beat his ass. Right now. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass.